How's it going? Today I'm going to address some of the questions that I had about my Gretsch 2657T Streamliner Centerblock. This guitar is great. I got it for my birthday. I've been playing it for more than 6 months now, and the only complaint that I had is it was a little tough to keep it in tune. So I tried some heavier strings, and that was a little better. And I got on some forums, and they told me that one of the best things that I could do was to change out my Tune-o-matic bridge for a roller bridge, and also get some locking tuning machines, which I have right here. So the simplest correction that I found was to use some nut sauce, but I wasn't able to find that name brand, so I found this, which I just lubricated the nut right up here, right in each of the grooves. There's plenty of videos on how to do it right here. I did that, and I also lubricated the bridge saddles, and I put a little bit under this roller right here. Somebody recommended that. I'm not sure that it really helped because this is a roller, but after doing that, it stays in tune pretty good. Any tremolo mechanism is going to go out of tune, but this one's pretty good. But because I was on those forums and I saw all these cool new modifications I could do, I'm going to go ahead and do them. 2 of them actually. I've got the roller bridge right here, and don't hate me, but I picked it based on the fact that it had the best reviews on Amazon, and it was really tough to find the correct size for this. I actually ended up taking a leap of faith and buying this, even though the numbers didn't match what I had found. I asked my local guitar shop, and the numbers they gave me were not on any of the bridges that I found, and I ended up buying this one. I'll put a link in the comments. It looks like, holding up next to this, it looks like it's the right size. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I've probably already talked too much, so I'll get to it. Do a little demonstration so I can show you what I mean. I don't know if you can hear it too well over the traffic driving by. It's a little out of tune, but as I said, the lubrication on the nut and the saddle have worked pretty good. Alright, I've taken off the strings and I've wiped it down a little bit. I put a little bit of lemon oil on the fretboard, and I believe what we need to take off the old tuning machines is a set of jeweler screwdrivers and a 10mm wrench. So I am going to take off these nuts on the top. They're not tight at all. Should be a nut. Oh, that's in the washer. Now I've taken all the nuts and washers off of the top, and I'm going to turn the guitar over so I can see from the back. Let's see if I can get a better angle. So if you look, there's a small screw holding each one of these on. When you buy your tuning machines, You want to pay attention to whether that is at a 90 degree or a 45 degree. And I will take each of those off and they should come right out. There's the old tuner. When you buy your tuning machines for this guitar, make sure it's the 3+3 set of 6. That way you'll get 3 one way and 3 the other way. You can see I've got them here, and they should just drop in and fit right in place. You want to make sure the nut is facing towards the, or sorry, this ball bearing is facing towards the nut. Set them in there. And their supplied screws are the color that I wanted. You might be able to use the same chrome ones that came with the guitar if you want that. Sorry about my slowness here. Don't snug them too tight. These are tiny screws, so they could be damaged easily. Okay, I've attached all 6 of them by the bolts. You still have to be kind of careful with them. They are not meant to hold any actual weight. Now you've got the ball bearings kind of facing this way. You just need to put the nut and washer on all of these. Make sure it's not cross-threaded. Get a finger tight and just a little bit more. Looks like this is a different size. Feels pretty secure. All right, to take off the previous hardware for the old bridge, I saw this trick on another YouTube channel. You drop a screw or something solid inside there, and then you just put this screw on. Then you put the old hardware on and start screwing it in, and use the screw to pull the old one out. Should come right out pretty easy. Now I can't seem to find my magnet to get this out, but trust me, there's a screw in there. And now for the part that makes me nervous. I already did it on this one just to make sure I didn't mess up my guitar on camera. You take the small inserts, you set them in here. I've got a hammer that I've wrapped in microfiber because I don't want to damage anything. And you just kind of pound this in. carefully. And that's it. Looks like I got a little piece of something here. Just want to make sure I clean that up. Looks like sawdust or something. And we're good. Just screw these posts in. I paid attention before I took them out. It looks like the old ones were 1, 2, 3 half turns up. Of course, I will check the height of my strings after I get it installed as well. Now, before setting it into the guitar, I tried to match the previous bridge's settings. I probably will still have to do an intonation adjustment on there. Sets right in there, and I can string the guitar, and it should be ready for final setup. There are better videos out there on how to string your guitar with this locking system, so I'm gonna rush through it. I'll probably show you one, but I recommend the ones put out by Didario. They are great. It's really easy anyway, so I just barely put more oil in the nut. These ball bearings are facing the nut, and I'm doing this with my old strings because I've never done this before, and it seems weird that it's gonna cut my strings for me. If I put it on backwards, maybe it will cut the string off. Oh yeah, you have to loosen the nut, screw on the bottom, and push this through. And pull the string tight. And tighten up the nut at the bottom. And then act like you're tuning it, and it should just snap your string off. There it goes. All right, wish me luck that this will play better. Thank you. Okay, here's the follow-up. After replacing the tuners with locking tuners and the bridge with a roller bridge, I thought I would do a follow-up. I've put some heavier strings on here. I believe they're 11s, and I've set the intonation and I set the bridge height really well. I'm not a luthier, so I'm not going to try to tell you how to do that stuff. I learned how to do it from YouTube, but it plays pretty well. I like how it sounds. And as you can see by my snark, it's in tune. Oh wait, what's that, my A? Yeah, this snark seems a little glitchy sometimes. So just barely out on a couple of strings, but sounds good. So then the true test comes when I grab a chord and then check the tune. I'm expecting one or two of these to be a little bit off because that's just the way the tremolos work. But I don't think I could have asked for any better results. Yeah, that snark is a little bit glitchy. When I play the B string, sometimes it tells me E. But it looks like it's pretty much in tune. Yeah, I like it. It's good. I like it.